I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm with, what's your name?
My name is Paul Keong.
And where are you from, Paul?
I'm from Malaysia.
And first time for you in Medjugorje?
This is the first time coming to Medjugorje.
Wow, and what is your experience now here?
Now, coming here, I was inspired to come here, in fact. I wanted to come here 4 years ago. So somehow or other it did not work out. So I waited. And then the pandemic, COVID-19 came about. And then we were grounded. Grounded for 2 years. So after that, I was not sure whether I should make a trip here, all right? Although I'm quite inspired. But lately, a few months back, a friend of mine put up an invitation for me. He said, why don't you take Paul along with you? So she really inspired me to come along with her. We are church members. And then I said, okay, why not? So this is the opportunity. So I have a feeling that there was a calling. Twice I wanted to come, I couldn't make it, right? And then I said, yes, I'm very, very devoted to our Mother of Perpetual Help. So then I straight away agreed, and then the trip was finalized. And that's where I ended up here today. I'm very happy I made this trip. I want to pay respect and homage to Our Lady of Perpetual Help. That is our Mother, Mary. Because I felt that there is something that is trying to convey to me through our Jesus Christ. To go on, to live life to the fullest. And having said that, I think there is some design or plan by God for me. That is as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I shouldn't be here today. I should have died many times. I'm an ex-police officer holding the rank of a superintendent attached to the Malaysian Police Special Branch. And at that time, I was dealing with fighting the communist insurgency back in '68 until 1989 for 21 years, right? And somehow or other, there are many, many risky missions I was tasked to carry out. To fight the insurgents in the jungle as well as in the town. It was so high risk that I managed to escape. I managed to survive, so, to say that. In fact, I thought I would never come back alive. And why I say that? Because the risk is so high. 80% is against you that you will not come back. 20% you may survive. So I was prepared to take on the risk for the sake of the people and the country. Because we cannot afford for Malaysia, my country, my beloved country, to fall into the hands of a structural communist government, more inclined to the Mao Zedong structure. So, being communist structure of government, there is no God. We don't believe in God. So that I cannot accept, and I will not accept. I will keep on fighting them and put a stop to it. That really inspired me. Okay, having said that, every mission that I was tasked to go in, 2 or 3 days before I go in, I will go and say my prayers in front of Mother Perpetual Help. I will talk to her. for half an hour. So to me, Mother Mary is my mother, Heavenly Mother. Now, you don't plead to her for help, she may not understand what is troubling you, right? So I spoke to her, I will speak to her as a mother, telling her my mission, which I could not reveal even to my wife. Okay. So I revealed to her, I said, give me a chance, if it is your will, okay, that allow me to come back alive. Okay. So on this basis, every time before I go in for a mission, which is of high risk, I will go and pray. Okay. Ask her to intercede with the Son, Jesus Christ, so that I may come back alive and to be my loved ones. Okay. And for many years, I've been doing that. In fact, I was living with the communists. I infiltrated the communist movement in the jungle as well as in the urban areas without them knowing me, who I actually was. So it was a very dangerous period of time when we are with them, yeah, undercover. So who can you ask for help other than your Mother Mary or Jesus Christ? Yeah. So I always emphasize to her that I'm going in not to take away life. Although the insurgents are our enemy, our country, I'm not prepared to kill. So I'm prepared to take them alive, take them out, even at the high risk of me sacrificing my life. It's not a big deal. That's all I ask. If I go in, please, there must not be casualty on myself as well as on the enemy side. I want them to come back alive to society. God forbid to take away life unnecessarily. They are good people, they are human beings. It's only ideologically affected. So you bring them back alive, turn them over, they become very good citizens of our country. There's no need to kill. Simple as that. So I always pray to her, and she did not fail me. She gave me a chance to complete my mission successfully. Many times for 6 years, I was with them. And they did not know who I was. And I took that chance. And it was a success. And for that 6 years of my mission as undercover agent, I was awarded the highest bravery gallantry award from Malaysia. The highest gallantry, equivalent to our British Victoria Cross, and equivalent to the Medal of Honor of the USA. That is the highest they can give me. In fact, I have 3 gallantry awards. One by the federal government, the other one is by the state government. You know, Malaysia has 14 states. Okay, most of my mission fighting the communist insurgents were concentrated in Perak state, and that state is a very active state, and we cannot allow Perak state to fall. So we took on the task to put a stop to the movement, to put a stop to the influence, trying to cultivate and influence the Chinese populace in Perak. It was successful, and with the highest gallantry award from the federal government, and then I also was awarded the highest gallantry award for the Perak state government. And the third one was I was given the gallantry award from the police organization. This is my organization, my department gave me the highest gallantry award. So I'm grateful to Mary for giving me a chance yeah, to bring peace. Medjugorje, our mother, is a mother of peace. And I'm here to give her thanks now. I came here on a mission here to give her thanks for having interceded with the Son to bring me back alive. Normally, the highest gallantry award is awarded posthumously. Normally, when you die, they only give it to you.
And you are the exception, you got it alive.
I got it alive. So we were a few exceptions. So now, out of 30 which have been 30 recipients so far, the police force, now only 3 of us are still alive. Most of them who received it in the past are posthumous awarded, posthumously. So I was one of those lucky ones who survived to receive the award. That is I must give my thanks to our Mother Mary.
You pray a lot the rosary?
I'm not a very pious man, but I do pray a lot rosary. I carry my rosary when I was at the age of 6 until now.
You always had it with you on the missions, the rosary?
When I go on a mission, I don't carry my rosary.
No, you could not.
You cannot carry. Because what if they suspect who you are, if they search you,
You're done, finished.
You are finished. You are dead meat. Finished. Yeah. So you cannot carry anything, even our identity card, we are not supposed to carry. Yeah. So you must not carry any identification that will link you to a religious congregation or to any organization that is of security, and any organization to a police organization. Yes, they are very vicious, these insurgents. They will not give you a second chance.
This is, we have to say what this is. This is communism. This is anti-God.
This is communism.
There is no value for life.
There's no value for life, and they don't give you a second chance if they find you that you are a traitor to them.
Because they want to gain power.
Yes, they want to gain power. They want to take over the government of Malaysia and put up a structural government similar to the Mochi Tong structure.
And not only in Malaysia. This goal of communism is worldwide.
Worldwide.
It would not stop. The goal of communism is a worldwide.
Like what I know that, like in the past, Yugoslavia was under communism, but that I believe is more inclined to the Russian side. But for Malaysia, it's more inclined to the Mochi Tong Mia communist doctrine.
And people understand communism preaches tolerance until they are in power. When they are in power, there is no more tolerance.
There's no more tolerance.
There is no more second chance.
Yes, there are more second chance. They are very good at indoctrination. To indoctrinate young people.
The young people in China, what did they take? The young ones.
Young ones.
The young ones.
The young ones.
And they don't know.
They don't know. And they indoctrinate them for a couple of months or perhaps 1 year plus. Then they will recruit them and put them into the militant fighting unit in the jungle. So in the town they will indoctrinate them. Then later, when time is right, they put them into the jungle as a guerrilla fighter to fight against our government forces.
To destroy the government structure.
To destroy the government, yes. To topple the Malaysian government.
To topple the government.
That's right.
In the West, it's called defund the police.
That's right.
That's what they want. And then they put their own police in.
Yeah, they put their own police. Of course, earlier part, the indoctrination, they are very good at that, and they will convince them to believe that it's good for you all.
Everything is so nice, for free, you don't have to do anything.
Yes, free food, everything will be given to you. You don't have to work much. Everybody will have food for them.
And we had it in Germany, in East Germany. We see it now in Venezuela, one of the richest countries, completely destroyed. Yes. So we had the proof it does not work. Why does it work? Doesn't work? Jesus said, use your talents. You don't get things for free. Use your talent.
Yes.
and pray and find your way, use your talent,
Yes.
and not getting things for free.
Yes.
It's a conceptual thing which is wrong. It doesn't work like this.
That's right.
Because the money is not falling down from heaven.
So true. Everybody will work for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know it. You saw it with your own eyes. The
Right.
tolerance they have at the
Tolerance,
end. There's no second chance.
I agree to that. Yeah.
And what would you tell now? Why did you pray all these years? You could have said, no, easy way, the communist way. But you kept always praying and asking Our Lady of Perpetual Help.
Yes.
Why did
on
you keep
praying.
that faith?
I keep that going because I cannot allow our government to be toppled by the communists, and taken over by the communist regime and make into a structural government of Mo Zedong government, which I don't think they believe in God. They don't have God.
This is and we have to be honest. Karl Marx, he wrote poems
Yes.
to Satan.
Yes.
It's it's now researched. There's a good book by, I don't know, you check it out. I don't know, Taylor Marshall, I think, wrote a book about communism. He
Yeah.
explained.
And practically, it cannot work.
Yeah.
It's only on theory.
It's a
nice.
theory.
It's a theory. That's
Yeah.
all.
We don't want to offend the communists, but the theory is not working.
Not working.
You can prove it. Why do they take down the statues in America and England? Because
That's
they
right.
don't want you to know the
Yes.
history. Because the history showed it doesn't work.
Yes, right. It doesn't work.
It does not work.
Yeah. So it must not work.
And you will only be happy when you really use your talents. Like I used my talent using my languages, talking to people, how my parents educated. Today I was sitting at the table and I thought my parents took me to different countries, to different tables, and I can talk to people from Malaysia, France, America, because they educated me and I'm using the talents.
Exactly.
And I'm not getting the money for free from the state.
That's right.
So beautiful what you say.
Yeah.
So what did Jesus do for you in your life? What did Jesus do for you in your life?
What do you?
What did Jesus and Our Lady? What did
Oh,
they
seen
do?
Our Lady.
Yeah. What
Oh,
did they do for you?
She gave me a lot of inspiration. So every time after I pray to her, I feel I'm more at ease and I'm very calm. Okay? So I don't have any fear. I go in to take on the mission with courage that I know that she is there to guide me. Many a times a situation arises when it was so tense, and I knew that it's going to be a firefight and casualties going to happen on both sides. I prayed very hard. Immediately the situation changed to a calmer situation, and eventually the situation neutralized by itself, and nobody got hurt, and everybody was stayed alive and brought out alive.
This is an example for all of us.
For all of
because
us, yes.
You went on faith steps where a lot of people don't go in their life.
Yeah,
to be
they don't.
fear for their own life.
The fear of own life. So every time to overcome my fear, I go to my mother, my heavenly mother. I talk to her, tell her my fears, to share with her my fears. Yeah. And I believe that in the memory that she will never forsake you.
You saw she never forsake you.
Yeah, it's not forsaken you. And I believe that she will help me when you ask for it.
Yes.
Ask and it shall be given.
Yes.
Knock and it shall be opened.
Amen.
Amen.
Wow, so beautiful. At the end, what would you tell people? You have been here now in Medjugorje.
Yeah.
Why people should come here? What did you find here
I
yourself?
find here that very inspiring that there is a true, a living God here.
The living God you saw in your life, in the jungle.
Yeah.
Did you saw His hand?
I saw His hand helping me. Every time in crisis I pray, it happens. Yeah. Things cool
Sorted
down.
out, cooled down.
Cool down, everything was fine. Yeah. I thought life going to be a firefight, life will be lost, but it was not so. That gave me the strong belief that God is always with you, willing to help you. You ask for it. Pray to her or pray to him. Pray to her to intercede with our Lord Jesus Christ to give peace among us.
Because we need that peace. You see it all over the world.
That's right.
There's this huge fight God, anti-God at the end. There are two sides. Now you see it as well as out of your experience.
Yes,
It's the eternal fight, the God, anti-God fight.
anti-God.
So it's like the God, people who believe in God,
Yeah,
countering like communism, not God, believing people who are not believing in God. No,
yes.
that's the fight.
Uh,
Or how would you describe it?
I describe that they don't believe in God. I think that it's the wrong belief. They're leading a wrong belief. They've been taught the wrong things, you see, because I don't know what faith they come from, or which religion they come from. But in our religion, I believe that that is the true God that we have.
That's what Jesus said. I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life.
I'm the life.
And then you want to carry about life, like you were in the jungle, you tried.
That's right. Yeah, I will still carry on. I will inspire the younger generation, to come back to Him, to come back to her, come back to the church. Yeah. And I will, of course, give more inspiration for the elderly people who doesn't know anything about Medjugorje. Yeah. I will give them oversight how I feel when I come here. And I felt so happy. During my stay here of 9 days, 5 days, I went up to the mountain cross.
Cross Mountain.
Across mountain.
The big one.
The big one, you see. 5 days I went and I had a talk with him. I was so happy. So I'm very, very satisfied that I come and have a look at myself, look at the place myself, and I have a chance to interact with him and with her.
You know, when I look at you, comes to my mind, it's like St. Paul said, you fought the good fight.
Yeah.
And it's time for all of us Catholics to fight the good fight. Somebody said, Christ died publicly, he didn't die privately. Communism wants you to get you out of the square, of the public square, and we should be in the public square,
Yes, right.
raising our voices and guiding.
Guiding us, correct.
Yeah.
Guiding us all the
You
way.
would confirm that?
Yes, I would say that yes, we should be guided by him, all the way. But again, many of them, young people, are not inspired to this end to look for guidance from him and from her. They more or less, they're more materialistic now. Materialistic in a way that the only thing of work without spiritual guidance.
So you talk to Our Lady like to a friend and to Jesus,
Yes,
no?
I talk to her like a friend, like mother to me. Just like mother to me. I used to tell them, now, which mother will forsake their son? Heavenly and earthly mother, the same thing. No difference. So you must talk to her, speak to her from the heart, your fears, your anxiety, and she will never let you down.
Well, she's our mother, as Jesus said on the cross. Here's your mother, John.
Yes.
That's for our Protestant friends.
That's right.
She is our spiritual mother in heaven. We can take refuge in her, as you did, going to the jungle, to the forefront of the fight.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow. And so you saw this God is not an angry old man with a white beard. He's a loving God, helping you in every situation.
He's a living God, and he will. You ask for his help, he will intercede.
Unbelievable. He's there for us.
That's right.
As children.
He will not let you down. Many of them don't have the faith, the confidence to talk to him or to talk to the mother. I think they should spend more time to interact with him, which I think many young people have failed to do that. So what we have gone through, or what I have gone through, I believe that I've been guided all the way during my career in the police force until today. I'm the age of 80 now, and I still believe that there must be a reason why I'm still alive today, to be able to speak to you.
Yes. That's why
Yeah.
you are alive, I tell you, because I needed to hear these words as well.
See, so I believe there must be a mission for me to keep on going. See. Otherwise, I think I would not be here today. It's such a high risk. Every time take on a high risk mission, and knowing fully well that the risk is too high. Nobody wants to take on this kind of risk. So I was prepared.
No one wanted to do the dirty work, actually.
Dirty work, that's right. But I was prepared to do the dirty work, inverted commas, but
Actually, not the dirty work, but
necessary.
necessary work.
Yeah.
That's what it's written in the catechism for people to understand. Everybody has the right for self-defense.
That's right.
That's in the catechism of the Catholic Church, that you don't misunderstand, that you have to put the other cheek, that depends on the situation.
True, that's right. Yeah. So we have to do, first and foremost, we have taken a pledge. When you join the organization as a police officer, you have to take a pledge to serve the country, serve the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the course of your career, when you come to a cross where you anxiety and fear in your work, you cannot turn to anybody else except your mother.
I can imagine alone in the jungle.
In the jungle, living with them.
Yeah.
Every moment they may suspect you.
And you are gone, you're dead.
Gone, you're dead.
You are dead.
So
That's
you
the
live
reality of communism.
Yeah. So and then it's a long story in the sense that you must understand how they think, how they speak, how they will look at you, how they study you, how they watch you, the norms they do. So you cannot make a mistake. There is no second chance in life for you to make a mistake. In sports, you can make a mistake or you don't get the Gold Cup, never mind. Next year, try again. But in our case, there's no such thing as try again. You fall up, you make a mistake, you make a wrong move,
It's gone,
you're
finished.
gone.
And you must have, in that process, you must have gained a lot of faith, no?
Yes, I
Because
gained
you
a lot
saw
of
the
faith.
guiding hands of God.
Yeah, guiding hands. I believe in God so much.
Yeah.
I'm not a holy person, but although I'm in the jungle, I still pray silently in the jungle. For God's guidance, for God's protection.
And you saw that the phrase in the Our Father, "Thy will be done," works.
Yes, correct.
When you surrender, everything works out.
Everything works out very beautifully.
Very
Everything works out very.
Under high pressure, high tension.
Yes. And then those days when doing my work, I was put under very high pressure and a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries, worry that you may not stay alive and come back to your loved ones. The organization can replace you, but your family cannot replace you. So you pray to God to come back safely for the family, because you love your family. Second thing, that you love the country, you love your people. We don't want a war situation arising all over the world. War is not good for anyone.
For nobody.
Nobody gains.
Nobody gains from war, but you need that people understand you need to stand up against evil.
Against evil, correct.
That's why you did this. This is not why you said why you don't want to. You didn't want to kill anybody. You want that the good prevails.
That's right. Bring them back to society, turn them over, and they become good citizens. Until today, we are still friends. I used to meet them, and we used to have dinner together. Former enemies, but now are friends. Our bonding is very strong now.
I can imagine, because you were in high tense situations together.
You know why? They're so happy seeing me? Because I give them a second chance in life. I could easily kill them. We lure them into a place, we put a claymore mine, we trigger it, all go into pieces. You just pick up the bodies. But I'm not prepared to do that. That is not my aim, or rather my organization intention is to kill. No. We don't believe in body count. We want them to bring them back alive. They have the soul. They have mother, they have relative, they have siblings. It's only ideological stand is different from yours. put them back on the right track. They're the best of buddies.
Yes. On the track of love, not of anger.
Yes, no anger, love.
You
Love
saw
them.
in them that they were angry people actually. No?
Yes, right.
And wounded people in a certain way. And that's how communism gets the people. They wound and
Yes.
then they get the angry people.
Yes,
With
right.
emotions.
Emotions, exactly. So that's how I carry out my duty, and I'm happy that today I have a chance to come to Medjugorje to give thanks, giving to Our Lady.
And you truly give thanks.
Thanks, we give thanks.
What can I say? Thank you so much for that interview. Thank you for the good fight you fought.
Thank you so much for the interview.
So Paul wants to add something which is on his heart. Paul, tell me what you wanted to just now
Now,
to say.
I want to just to give some inspiration and advice to the younger generation. Yeah, that in any country, war is not good. It benefits no one. Yeah. So we must have peace in the country and among the people. And now that we have peace in my beloved country, Malaysia, I just want to remind the younger generation that our peace in Malaysia did not come about simply just overnight. It took a lot of sacrifices from the veterans who fought the war, gave them a good fight against the communist war and insurgency. And we beat them at their own game, and now we live peacefully among the various races in our country, which I think until today that I'm so proud. I feel that I played a small role in helping to bring about prosperity, peace, and harmony among the races in my country, which I love so much.
I see it in what a noble man you are. And you said it's not coming on the plate piece.
Yeah,
You
it did
have
not
to
come on the
fight.
places.
Yeah.
It just come like that. You have to sacrifice a lot. Yeah. So who are prepared to sacrifice, to take on these sacrifices? Yeah. And then we are the ones that we believe in what we do is right. What the enemy is trying to create in our country is wrong. So what is right and wrong? What is wrong, we have to put a stop to it. Yeah.
Wow.
So I think that kind of inspiration must be embedded in the young generation of today.
Yes.
Prepared to sacrifice themselves for the betterment of a country and for peace and security.
Yes. And we have to learn that in the West again. It seems we learn it the hard way again.
Yes.
But I hope this video reaches a lot of people, that you understand what the fight is about. You saw it with your own eyes.
Yeah.
What can I say again? Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you so much. Thank you.